Alright, since I'm on a 4-day weekend, I've decided I'm going to give you a bonus. I'm going to do an extra reading from the work poems. This we're going to start with work poem number 43. And I have turned the fan off in here, so all you can hear is the ticking of the damn clock. Anyway, maybe record my voice a little better. Alright. So, we're starting with reading work poem number 43. The Fatal Voice. The Bearside lavender and laughter besides. Dead fluff reckoning truly and lasculating. How many of these Italian motorcycles are already enjoying sex? The little bowlings, half a knife handle or pistol grip on the cookies from Batman's castle. Tabbouleh is my nightmare. Chardet, the sweetest tabbouleh. Chad's chaos, a room full of bees, racket, gibberish, and slop. Making coffee with light, odd fox, happy autumn floral pizza. What everyone wants to know is, how can you be burning with such hate and resentment after all this time? Don't mention it to the Krudak. A shrewd tote for those burdened with lust. Nick McSwarm, the parrot-beaked bass. I'm sure the day is coming when my expressionless mask of depression will find itself useful, secured. It is likely that filling your electrical sockets with crow-quill oil will result in panoramic hexatomato, stock appendages, candles that evaporate with the ease of suede, postage stamps commemorating the phantasm in space. Maybe misery will keep me awake. Don't wait for your dog's death to resolve any doubts about religious notions. Secret plans promote my bowel movement necessities. Secured like a very good sandwich, the red minus, the companion jam. Thank you for not burdening me with any appreciation. I can smell honeysuckle blossom. I do believe in artistic racket, but not in disturbance. That's the ultimate perversity. Sewn up inside a pillowcase, released among the twin hives. Camouflage the pig for its ride into maturity. The cemetery cafeteria crying the worst novelties. Alright, this is work poem number 44. And remember, we've got like 190 of these to go, so we're approaching 1/4 of the way done. She accused me of perhaps having staged all of this as a ruse of some sort. Dance project. Polenta is the publican's disguise. Monique, your radiation is in the sink. 1. The real sound of the sky vacuum. 2. They were not only farmers, but skilled producers of mosaics and tapestries. The stain on my pants is getting bigger. Wanting. You might share some similarity with an aunt or uncle. The one many chew many. As plain and simple as possible. 1. 2 basic types of drawing, whether narrative or not. A. Whole page is used up as a single panel. B. 4-panel thing on one page. 2. Should the titles on A-type drawings be narrative or merely evocative? If evocative, some additional narrative text may be needed. These should be done in advance, in bulk. The fish wants a cigarette. 1. Toweling out the harvester. 2. It was something he did with his fingers. 3. This black piece of tape remains our legal fixative. 4. The dime I've been looking for. 5. Your fondest wish is defended by a whim. Refuse to compete. Her parents owned and operated a string of carnivals working the Midwest. 8. The pentagram unfolds its Nepenthe mystery. 9. Grow your own fingers. 10. We've been watching you, and we know that you're more intelligent than the others. 1. Gone with the mind. 2. My mind is alive with Jean Dubuffet. 3. Aviator class runs over. 4. This is your last issue of Cowboys and old-time baseball players. 5. They will be reunited in the afterlife. 6. The egg licorice stele. 7. Trans-membership concerns. 8. Earth and crafters refeel it. 9. Vandeleur. 10. Craftiest head crust in the 7 Isles. Alright. This is number 45. Oh, wait a minute. This is the one that has 2, isn't it? Wait, I gotta double check something. One of these is 2. Okay, well, whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Oh, this is it. Never mind. Alright, this is work poem number 45. Multiple ruffians recall failed opportunities for revenge. Halitosis of the blitz rail. An easy ecology of holistry made into a battered deck of trading cards from a boy I know. Believe the parental lies. Hang on to your Nico. Intuitive display treats such as the Afro Willow and the Negative Genes. The incompletely pocketed Battleship has a blonde potential. Topics and titles. I have a hunch that the normative rank of Goose comes with the papers. And let me see what this other one is. Oh, it's just a bunch of scribble. I don't know why I had 2 pages for this one, but anyway, that's no problem. All right. That one actually was labeled Work Poem 45 and 46, parentheses, of unknown provenance. So we are starting with, we're going next to Work Poem 47. Okay. T-shirt that reads, "We in big trouble now, Mrs. Gravel. Protect yourself from unsightly wetness with strong encryption." I felt bad that I didn't have anything interesting to say. The guitar bearing down on restless greens, towers of unicorns, little old man from the planet bobsled, something to read while we're waiting. Team Video English, harem of teeth, the hint of the microscopic technician, an axis graph to determine what kind of comedy an audience needs, sample questions. Are you sick of Steve Martin? Did you think Chuck Berry was already dead? Defective merit is on the floor next to the Nebraska. The vizier's trachea has a comb. Breen Beeson. I could hear her dental abbreviate, unable to divide, disinclined by autogyro, the quality of the light when it's threatening to rain in lonely April. A flint oboe brought by the crater-marked horse. The Masons came close to achieving pure theater in their diagrams and charts. The all-velocity rainbow pitted by peas. Boots made out of motorcycle tires as opposed to ones made out of lawnmower tires. Fish rooms of the opiate lords, sending the airbag back in a blender box. Versatile cave sores. Resentment builds at our young church. Settled in with a consignment of cheaps. The comedian in the micro golf tournament. Every pocket contains some discrepancy. Walk back through the pained words. Silver tassel corn and egg engagement. Surviving the great Hawaiian horseman. Getting control of the chronosport. The civilians' evil hits of the 80s. The existence of wax beans proves there's nothing wrong with hate. Umpano tumpa. All right. Now we're going to do work poem number 48. No insulated bags. They may contain drugs, weapons, stolen mail, or incendiary devices. They tried to oppress me, but sterling $50 ran into the obdurate grocery and scaling with transmission submarine, inducing sadness, half-wits on whole wheat, a patch on the doctor's barbicuticle de boulder. Padded exteriors made exemplary within flights of nodular crimmerationary everybody jumping up and down on the boat. Overalls for the giant birds, previously martyred salad carton, small poker easy wrap, cowboys like oranges, and other types of dramaturgy. I waited and waited for the conclusion, but all I got was infinitesimal jargon. 56 counties used. The power of minstrel heaves. Life on the battleship could be just as fulfilling as that on campus. Mermel soon discovered there were illustrations that smelled of ballpoint pen. Traces of the blood in his mucus were still detectable following the Charity's collapse. From the movie where the shoes failed to arrive, the uneventful tunnel, headicane, and hoopsichord, the easy way to endanger your nightmare. My infatuation with the porn star faded away after I heard her speak. George McNeil's book in Crabgrass. Did you know that certainty among the Caribou movement is not limited to strict district? Reassuring Voices Online, RLM, Muse Productions, MST3K, Trash or Take, Oscillating Ideal, a cityscape with a large central figure surrounded by a crowd of smaller figures. The secret supervisor color for today is light blue. It gets worse every fucking day. Sound your way across the candle cab. American shoestring developer. The Kiss Miracle. I saw Ace Frehley's makeup face in the reflections on the hubcap and on a 1972 Mustang. Alright, let's make sure we're on the right one. Oh no, you fucked up somehow. No, you got it right. Okay. Alright, this is work poem 49. Ever the crafts hold still banana. Hexagonal toast. Only some species of which are luxuries. My fingers are made of wood, looking for my cape. My fingers are growing, splintering off at the tips. What needs to be done today? Should I spurn the rotund leaves that pullulate along my canal? Barter for significant coloration? Foghat provides music puppet TV show. Lists of the oppressor's malt curtains. Integrated spectra allude to a quiescent chagrin. Tape the clown's medical records to his forehead. I heard a fruit fly eat a bun. Large labyrinth astounding where cutting out honey buns no longer works. Bracket broken on balance. The western maze her father is rich. An awful plenary dictation from the smooth operator. We have put together a competent package of thrills. Guaranteed delicacy. Why is it not the Dog Council? The ring symbolizes my ownership of space-limited accomplishments. Knapsack on the blunderbuss trail. Avoid radio stations that call themselves magic. With her headband, she races to an overt shutdown. An old bed salt container, depressurized and flamboyant. His cool accolades foretell how many sex toys are going to the old folks' home. The Veterans Day Potato Company. Ritual blessings. Cephalea. How the bug white lost his tail. The typical Michael Douglas hippie photographer. Nothing on the moon cut my fingers. Sort fundamental diatomic shapes with a Mondo sifter. The woods between the worlds. The Foghat movie. Playfair. Can you make it up to the roof? I sat in the fat man's leavings. Trees where none were available before. All right. Double check what I got here. All right, this is number 50. The Elemental So-and-So. It's fun to introduce my wife to music and bands she's never heard before. Cobra Apple's high fructose fashion. I cannot find the kind of literature that I'm looking for, so I have to write it myself. Dr. Denial's kinsman in a cave with red shag carpet on the walls. Null is the mercurial air service to which we each subscribed. The substance of the rain mark is metrognathos. Cute in a way that other men would not understand. Rap minimalism, the only concession to art's difficult side. Piece of paper for trading cards, game / arrangement. Non-Christian should not eat the fish / goat soup / candy. Baron Caker with his name misspelled. I had a really good weekend with the candy industry representative. A poem about Omni Magazine. I'm just waiting for my prune juice to kick in. The lavender sun of Panopium works by a process called borolection. The seeds give me something to look forward to, the promise of good feelings. I dig the sign, but why the booby trap? Responsibility of passing down the membrane and possibilities. Mites in the pipe, each one confused as to which end is dizzy and flushed with blood. Cranberry-colored stripes and paisleys. Checking daily the bald spot for increase. Again, the badger's head in robot form is the escape module. And so next time we will begin with work poem 51. I need to sort of bookmark this so I can. Yeah, that's what we'll do. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.